Okay, so for a while I've been kind of lazy saying I wanted to record a video about like phone cases for the iPhone, which I have right here. Um, the reason why I was, I guess, somewhat hesitating was because with work I'm always tired. So it's like as soon as I come home, I pretty much go straight to sleep. If I'm not already on the phone or something, then I get off, take a shower, go to sleep. Um, with me, I guess like for most people, there are some that are sneakerheads. There are people that are, I guess, in my case, a case head. Like I love to buy cases for my phone. I have a few Batman cases. I'm a huge Batman fanatic. These two right here. Trying to move the camera. Better. Better. And I mean, I got all of these, I believe, from eBay. Um, I got these from also eBay because they have a kickstand, which is very easy when I want to be like at work on my break or at the library or something. I can just, or for school or something, I can just pop my phone up on the kickstand, or if I'm just in my room with my Bluetooth speaker, which I got the HMDX Jam. I can't play no music because I don't want to, copyright and stuff. But have that, or if I have my Monster DNA headphones, I could also play some music. But yeah. But I, I mean, there's nothing wrong with buying a case from eBay, but I think going name brand might be better because when I was on vacation in New York, I mean, all of the, oh, all this tries to fight with me. All of the cases, the black one, orange one, and this lime green one. I have a white one in my TV stand on the other side of the room. I'm not getting it. That's too far away. But especially with the orange, green, and white, I guess because I put them in my the phone in my jeans so much or something, it builds up some kind of residue, and it's just like that's not a good look. I mean, doing that before I went to New York, but when I went to New York, for some reason, all I did was try and take off the case so that I could clean my phone. Because for me, I'm kind of a OCD type person. It's raining like sometimes I can be around a bunch of stuff and it's like it don't bother me, but it like comes to my phone, my computer, or also I don't clean my headphones that much. Probably should, but because my phone and my computer, just when I know people have touched it outside of myself, because of course I know where my hands have been there with me 24/7. And I was just like, I went to take off the case, and the thing snapped right off. Let me see. This one on the orange, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it, but if you look, it's kind of not flush as it should be. Like it wants to snap off too. Um, and it really just kind of irritated me because if I have the phone in my pocket or something, it gets caught on my shirt, and I'm taking the phone out of my pocket or something. I don't want to get stuck and it be like I accidentally fling my phone because iPhones aren't cheap to have fixed. Joker on my background. Why so serious? It says it like right under where the 8 was on the time, but it just really irritated me. But that's what I'm thinking about going with a name brand. I was been watching on YouTube a few different channels and a few different people who have reviewed cases because this guy Flossie Carter on YouTube, he does a lot of case reviews because he's a phone case fanatic too. I mean, he has a lot of phones, but I mean, having a lot of phones, you want them to be protected because something that costs like because he says if something costs over, I can't remember if it's $50 or $75 or something, you get a case for it, which makes sense because when I got my iPhone 5s this year, it was only August. I got it in March, so within a few months, I've gotten pretty much a shitload of cases. But it's better to have a bunch of cases because you might want to have something that goes with the outfit. Like I have this blue, well, light blue. It got a bowling. sticker when I was at the YMCA one day. I was just like, alright. And this is I think a 18 or 1600 milliamp battery. I mean, so if I'm wearing like all blue or something, I could be able to just, not a crip, but I like the color blue. If I want to be just wearing blue, I can just rock this. Or if I'm wearing white, I can use my. This is a 4200 milliamp battery case for the iPhone 5s. But the great thing I love about this case, because I mean it's a non-name brand, but which I am planning on going name brand with that too, because I might get a Mophie. I think Juice Pack. I think it's called. I haven't really fully looked into it, but probably get it for Black Friday or something for my birthday, because my birthday is around well, the week before Black Friday, November 20th. But with this case, one thing I love about it is the USB outlet right there. So if I have my phone charging in the case, and I have like, if I had an iPad mini or iPad, whatever, or even an Android tablet or something, or if I wanted to just charge this one up with this, I could. So I can have extra backup when this one dies. I can do that, and it's like, that's awesome, because you never know when you might need to charge two things at once. I mean, with an iPhone, I can't remember if it's 1460 or 1600 or something in the 5S, but with a 4200 milliamp battery added with the original battery, this will charge quickly. And if I charge either of these up, excuse me, yeah, a little big on it. But if I charge it with my laptop, because it has USB 3.0, which everybody claims it can charge faster. I guess it does. I don't really pay that much attention. I just plug my phone into either side of my computer, just whichever is comfortable at the time. Like if I'm laying in my room, I could plug it on the with the USB port is on the left side, or the two, I guess USB 2.0 or 1.0. I can plug it on either side, so it's just like, it doesn't really matter. But it's always good to find a case for your phone, because um somebody I know, they have the Evo 4G. They don't know if it's the original Evo 4. Well, yeah. So with Android, it's there's some confusion, especially with HTC, because like with the new HTC One, you have the HTC One that came out in 2013, or the HTC One M8, which is just like, why couldn't they have named it something different? At least with the iPhone, yeah, I know with Apple they added S between each new iteration, but at least when you're looking for a case, you can type in eBay, Amazon, Google, whatever you use to search or buy stuff. It's gonna come up with the iPhone 5 and 5S, because most of the time, most of the cases can fit both. But if you need one to use like the Touch ID, crap, I gotta do it again. So I can just plug my finger right there and it'll unlock it. So if you need something with that, then you'll need something that has a little cutout so that you can be able to use the Touch ID, because it makes no sense to have something like that and then you have the Touch ID sensor covered, which would be kind of stupid. Um, had to clean off my screen. It was kind of bothering me. OCD. Um, I'm thinking about going with possibly I think it's called UAG Urban Armor Gear. Can't remember what the other one is called. I just know it's like a bumper, but at the same time it's still a case. Like it'll have the back covered, but it's like a bumper, but you have like, it's thinner. I would lose out on having a kickstand. Probably should look at one name brand that has a kickstand to it, possibly, because I really want to. I can just watch YouTube on my computer on my PlayStation 3. Even though I'm getting a PlayStation 4 probably in October, possibly in November, depending upon bills and everything. Because if you got a job, you got bills. But probably will get my PS4 in October or November, or I can play it on my Xbox 360 in my room. I don't know why. Oh man, I know why, because bigger TV in the living room. Until I get my new TV, hopefully sometime in September. And with me, I have plans for things like months in advance, so that I can be able to piece money together for whatever, so that I don't have to worry about kind of catch up. Like when I buy the case for my phone, I don't have to worry about that money being for Netflix. Even I'm thinking about getting Hulu Plus. I mean, I had them before, but I guess really because of the internet I had, because I had Time Warner when I had Hulu Plus the first time, and it was just like the speed was slow. I have AT&T for internet, so I mean things aren't blazing fast, but it's fast enough that it'll get the job done. Because I can watch Netflix, and only if there's like a major storm and the power goes out and it has to like restart itself, there's no internet problems. Like right now, I've been on the internet pretty much. Well, I got home it was about 11:50, so yeah. But I pretty much been on the internet because once I get to the house, my phone auto connects to the Wi-Fi. Cause as I'm walking home from work, I turn on the Wi-Fi so when I get in the house, I can just put my phone on the charger, and I won't have to worry about doing too much. And with these cases, I mean, it doesn't impede on the cell reception. Because remember, I can't remember if it was iPhone 4 or 4S, when having that thing called antenna gate or whatever that was. And they always talk about people like getting either like holding the phone wrong or having the case on wrong, that it would affect the signal. This doesn't affect the signal. I can have my phone out of the case or in the case. Same reception. I can get the Wi-Fi to go through to my phone or the LTE on my phone, which is great too. Because where I am, I mean, there's not even a Sprint tower in the next city over, which is like 5 minutes away, which I don't know why my town really is around, but whatever. The tower cell reception from the tower can reach where I am, and I can have full five. Well, with the iPhone update that happened was iOS 7, it switched from having the bars or whatever to having little bubbles. So I have all five bubbles when I'm outside of my house. When I'm inside of my house, I might get like maybe three to four, 4.5. I guess because of the material in my house, which like most houses, you aren't. I'm not gonna say ain't. You aren't gonna get full, perfect, 100% coverage. But since I have Wi-Fi, I'm like, and I mean, even I have unlimited data, but whatever. But with the cases, I'm glad that they don't affect the signal because I would be highly upset. But I mean, just like I said, it's like because I agree with what Flossie said. You have to have a case that protects your phone because if you're gonna have something that's worth it, like I mean, don't get me wrong. I wasn't an iOS fan, but when I was able to upgrade my phone, I wanted something that was different. That was like a fresh breath of air. I mean, I was an iOS hater for a while, but when I picked up the iPhone, I think it was the iPhone 5, but this was like before really the 5S and the friendly plan on Sprint came out, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. Um, so I just looked up. I picked up the 5S when I went to a Sprint store. I liked it, so I looked into it. I watched a bunch of videos, and I said a bunch of videos. I watched them continuously, like almost on a daily basis, just to get like a different view because I didn't want to spend. Cause I spent $146 for my phone, which isn't as bad if you think about it because you can spend 200 plus on a phone regularly on contract. I mean, I'm on the friendly plan, so for me that worked out because my phone was $50 cheaper. But when you want to spend a lot of money on a phone, you got to make sure you put just as much care in the cases. I'm not saying I didn't care about my phone, but when you can get a phone case for less than $5, you're not gonna turn that down too easily. But now, when I really look at the mere fact of this all up on my phone, on this, well, it's not really on the sides as much, on the bottom where like the lightning port is and the plug, it just looks ugly. And it just, I mean, it's also on the on the border around the front on the edges where the bezel could be right here. I I can't stand that. It just irritates me. But like I said, I'm going to get probably a UAG. Look at a bunch of different cases, especially the Mophie, because I mean, I think not one of them, but I can't remember how many of them have like extra memory in it, so that you can be able to store things other than what's already on the phone. Because with an iPhone, which is something really that I hate, but I love too, that you don't have an SD card, which really it's already a beautiful device. That's what the thing I love about it. But the thing I hate about it, if you get the 16 gigs like I did, you can't expand the memory, but you can use what they call iCloud, which is not bad, which I probably will do before um, iOS 8 comes out, possibly next week. Well, not next week, but the week after next, because instead of doing it by year, they're gonna charge you by month. I'm like, I might as well just do it by year. But yeah, it's splitting hairs really. But with the Mophie juice pack, I don't know if it's a juice pack or not, but I just know that I'm probably look into that. I think it has a kickstand on the back, and I mean, I don't know if I ever do decide to sell these cases that aren't, as marked up. I might sell them. I might. Well, okay, of course not this one because it's kind of missing that. I mean, this one and possibly this one, but I will let the person know that this right here, it had like some kind of plastic or whatever that was like a part of the material, but it was somewhat already coming off, I guess, because I left it in my well, what I call a go bag. Because when I go to work, I take a book bag with my hat to change into, because I don't like wearing my Hardee's hat. That's why I work at Hardee's. Yeah, I put like Hardee's Hardee's hat in there, and my other stuff in my uniform in there. So when I change from work, I have my case, my Monster headphones, my fitted that I wear, because I love fitteds. I'm probably gonna give me a few of those too soon before my birthday, around my birthday, because I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And a towel, because in the south it's hot, so I have the towel wrapped around my neck so that it's not burning up my neck, because really walking in heat sucks. People who you know walk in the hot sun, when they did it in biblical times, that's well and good. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I couldn't have done it. I'd have been the first one like, you know what, F this. We need some fans, we need some shade, something, we need something. This ain't gonna work. If you, this ain't gonna work, homie. But I just had to do this video. I was waiting for my dinner to cool off. I have noodles, beef pack. The red. You get that from the store for like two something. I'm probably gonna use my soda stream, make me some soda, because the drink that I have, I got it from work, and it's about that much left. I'm like, it's not gonna make it through having noodles, because if it's still hot, I have something to, kind of cool it off. But I'm kind of glad that I did do this video. It got it out the way, because every time I looked at my cases in my room, well, I should do a video. Like, I'm gonna do it later. Later would go, come, go. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not doing anything. About to watch some Walling Out on my DVR. The last one with Tech Nine in it, which was a good episode. Um, and just enjoy my night before I gotta go to work at for 7 in the morning tomorrow. Don't get me wrong. I love having a job. It's just when you're damn near, cause okay, anybody who works knows this. If you work early in the morning, you get home. One thing you want to do is rest because you're tired. People can go to the club, party, all that, all they want to. You give me some Netflix, my DVR, some food, and the love of my life. I mean, hey, I'm happy. I can't wait to see her soon and just poke her on the forehead like, yeah, yeah. She knows what I'm talking about. Love her very much. The only one I really can care for, who can really calm me down in the heat of the moment. If something's wrong, she can just seeing her on FaceTime or something just calms me down. Sounds corny, but she does. And yeah, so I'm about to hit up my food, get some drink, and chill out. before I gotta go to bed, and also throw my clothes in my room because I got them drying right now. So yay, my uniform will be cleaned for tomorrow. Especially since I'm clean too, so take a shower. Oh, remember, wash your cheeks. Can never go to work funky. No one. No one. And just make sure you have cases on deck in case you get a phone. Always check. Flossie has this thing on YouTube called the Amazon Warrior. And sometimes it can be drawn out, but some of the things once he gets to the products that he's gotten during the week, it's very informational because he did a video with the monster, the superstar, also the um H HMDX Jam Storm, I think, which are speakers that I am going to look into because I mean I got three Bluetooth well technically four, but I gave one to my mother, so we'll just say four Bluetooth speakers. I love Bluetooth speakers because if I'm in my room and I don't feel like having my headphones in, I can just turn on my speaker, which I'm gonna do now, and my phone should connect, which it just did, and I can just play some music or something on YouTube, which I'm not gonna play anything because I'm not gonna get in trouble. There's a train. All right. Oh, yeah, there's train tracks nearby. But now I can just be able to play my music. I'm tempted to play something, but I'm not going to. Wow, this video's getting drawn out. I didn't realize I was rambling this long. But get a case for your phone. Just keep your phone protected. And try and watch the Amazon Warrior because the things that Flossie does talk about, very very informational. I mean, of course, there'll be some cussing. There will be a bit of a story sometimes. Sometimes there's a point to it. Sometimes there's not. Like there was some points, but there was some rambling. But at the end of the day, get your phone protected. This has a bit of lights on the bottom that let you know, like it'll. Hold on, let me see if I can get it to turn on. Those four lights, so it'll let you know that either it's at 25, 50, 75, or 100%. The case itself. It won't say what your phone is. Your phone will tell you because if you have an iPhone, you'll figure out how to turn on the battery percentage and it'll let you know when you plug it into the phone or the phone into the case. It'll let you know it's at 98%. My phone's at 100% right now. Even I kind of wish that it would get rid of the little lightning little symbol at the right end of the notification shade if you have it at 100% like most like Android phones do. But whatever, it's all good. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy my food now. Peace out. Probably do another video next week because I'm probably gonna order the UAG or okay, yeah, probably will get the UAG. We'll get the Glacier because I got the Space Gray 5S. So I just wanted to be able to show that off. That's the one thing I probably should have been looking at as a clear case because the 5S is a beautiful phone. Anybody who has a 5S, even if it's the silver or the champagne gold, I kind of did want the gold, but they had the Space Gray. I was like, I mean, I could have had them ship it and have them order it and give it to me like the next day, but had to work like all that week, and I wouldn't have really had a ride back that way until like the next following week. I'm like, screw, I'll take the Space Gray. I know it sounds like a cop out, but I love the Space Gray one. It's black on the front. It has the black little, I won't say glass, but black on the back, top, and bottom, and then they have the gray. It's beautiful for me, so it works. So get a clear case, whatever, and just keep your phone safe because whew, having to get a replacement, $150 or more, not good. So yeah, I'm out.